what's up? I'm your host, Christian Patterson, here to bring you this week's edition of TV20's Inside Sports Report. The Cleveland Browns are active leaders in the Cleveland community, and to show face, multiple players surprised the kids at Cadell Rec Center at their weekly flag football game.
Hey Cleveland, what's up? This is Sergeant Jen Chach, and we're here at Cadell Recreation Center for Browns Give Back, where we have our safety forces joining in on a little bit of flag football. So I'm going to start off with Sarge here. Tell us about what this means for the community, for you guys to have the opportunity to come out here and hang out with the Browns and the kids.
This means a lot to us in the community, to see the smiles on the kids' faces and to show that interaction with the police and the community. And we're just happy that the Browns players are taking their time out to give back to the community that we serve.
That's right. If I could reiterate that, we are so excited that you guys give your time and come out here because we know you're really busy and training all the time, but to come out here and hang out with these kids, what does that mean for you guys?
It means the world to us, We're so happy to be out here having a great time with these kids, and they love it, obviously, as well. So it's just, it's mutual love, honestly, mutual love.
The kids at Cadell participate in flag football weekly, and they were clueless that the Browns would be surprising them at their field.
We didn't let them know what was going on, so it all happened immediately. They were just here to play the football game that we all play. And then we told them we got a special guest, and now they know that they care. They said, Big Will, you know what I'm saying? I know that guy. And he said, he just sucked my hand. I said, see? I said, the screen is that close to you. There's no celebrity out here. It's all people smiling and having a good time and treating each other like family. This is our family reunion in Cleveland. So here we go. We're reuniting right here on Cadell's Field.
I was surprised. I was so much surprised. I was so surprised. Come here every day now, play basketball. Started playing football with them guys, and having the Browns come out is a big part of the community. I just had a bunch of fun.
And the players didn't just show up to stand around. They actually got out on the field and ran some plays, while others help coach.
Oh, it's great to be out here at Cadell Recreation Center. We've got Ladder 23 and Engine 23 work right over here on 98th and Madison, and it's a thrill for these kids. I mean, to be out here with the Browns players. The Browns are hot, they're playing really well. We've got David Njoku, some of the, Christian Kirksey, a lot of their bigger name stars, are the superhero kicker, the knuckleball kicker. So, yeah, it's great to be out here, have a chance to interact with the community. We've got our partners from Cleveland Police, Cleveland EMS out here, and we're just having a nice time on a very warm October day.
It was a bunch of fun, a lot of crazy stuff, kids falling. I fell. I got flags. It was just a bunch of fun. Knowing my friends were behind me all the way.
Today, for these kids and for everybody, for the whole community, this is what love is about. This is how collaboration works, and this is how we fix things. We don't fix things by writing checks. We fix things by showing up. And for Njoku, all the Browns players that showed up, and all the cops that showed up, and all the EMS that showed up, that's what caring is. Caring is sharing. So we sharing it all together. And it's beautiful.
The Cleveland Indians ended their season losing to the Houston Astros in the American League Division Series. And after a long season of ups and downs, Terry Francona and Chris Antonetti addressed the media.
That, after the celebrations for the AL Central and stuff, that maybe the hugs were a little tighter, that maybe this offseason will be a little more difficult than was in the past. Do you feel that way? I mean, with a lot of uncertainty going in, certain guys and such.
Yeah, yesterday was a tough day. Yeah. I mean, Tito alluded to it earlier. There were a lot of tears. I think partly because of uncertainty, and we don't know exactly what the future will hold, but I think because of how special the group of players that are set to be free agents are. They all have made huge contributions to our team, but a number of them, when you think about Brant and JT and Cody and Andrew, they helped really enhance a culture of a team-first, selfless approach where guys really cared most about the team and help about winning. And in each of their cases, when things were at their worst for them personally were the times when they were at the best as teammates. And that, helped reestablish the example of what it means to be a good teammate. And so when you think about the possibility that some combination of those players may not be part of our organization next year, it's really hard and it's really emotional, because not only do we have a great deal of respect for them, but we care about each of them so much.
Contact with him this off-season, and have you decided will he stay at second or not?
Well, it's hard to stay in contact with him just because, you know, the times I have, I'm not really sure what he said back. Like, you know, it's a text message and it kind of looks like hieroglyphics. But you know what? Hosey will be fine. I mean, the body of work, he's going to be a top 5 MVP guy. You know, that's pretty special. Yeah, he had a really tough time the last month, and it proves that you're dealing with humans and they're not machines and they're not just numbers that you plug in. It's just the way the game is, thankfully. As to the second part, he can play third or second, and he can play both of them really well. So I think rather than say today what we should do, we're going to need to see what our roster looks like. And then the good news is he can play both really well. That's the good news. Boy, the hope is that he really does. And we're telling the last group, whether he's a bullpen or a starter, if he's healthy and contributing to our team, we're going to be really excited because we've seen what Danny can do. So whether it's a bullpen or starter, if he's getting people out, everybody's going to be happy. Well, I really don't think that 3 years ago affects last year and last year affects this year. I actually think every game is separate in its, you know, there's reasons why you lose, but I don't think it goes year to year. I think it's really game to game and inning to inning. I mean, a couple days ago, we have a 2-run lead and we don't convert a double play. That didn't happen because the Cubs beat us. You know what I mean? It's just.
It started already. I think the first step of that is, you know, we do some exit interviews with players and coaches that are on their way out, you know, heading towards the off season, and then we really go through that process of assessing what happened, what can we learn from this past year, where are we as an organization, and what work do we have in front of us. And so that process has started and will continue here in the weeks and months ahead.
We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more of TV20's Inside Sports Report.
Be sure to tune in to Horror Hotel right here on TV20.
Hi, this is Don Wojtila inviting you to watch the Polka Train right here on TV20.
Welcome back to TV20's Inside Sports Report. I'm your host, Christian Patterson. The Cleveland Cavaliers begin their season Wednesday, October 17th, against the Toronto Raptors. Coach Ty Lue and Jordan Clarkson spoke to the media at a recent practice about what the team needs to work on, Clarkson's new shot, and more.
You know, continue to get better and establish our defense. I think offensively, continue to understand what we're trying to do. First, second, third option. Don't get stagnant. Don't hold the basketball. Make quick decisions. And you know, we're gonna have to use this last preseason to do that. So guys are starting to pick it up slowly, but we got to continue to get better. We're running a lot of the same stuff. We just knowing how we want to end it now. You know, and not get stuck and continue on with the offense. You know, if you don't have a shot, you got to make quick decisions. That's our biggest thing. That's the biggest thing we've been preaching, you know, over training camp is make quick decisions. Either shot, you know, move it or drive it. Like, don't just hold it. and our bigs have to do a better job of anticipating the screen. When they're supposed to screen, not 3 or 4 seconds, and then it's an afterthought when you run up there because it's too late, because teams can adjust to that. So we got to just continue to keep getting better with that. And Clarkson and Rodney and Jetty and Kevin out, hurt us offensively. Defensively, we just got to get better. I didn't think we got back in transition good enough. They really try to push the pace and tempo against us. We got some good shots. We missed some layups. They blocked about 7 of our shots. But I thought in the second half we were better offensively as far as moving bodies and moving the basketball and trying to do the right thing offensively. So that was a positive.
It helped a lot. That style of play is different. A lot of dribble drive stuff. The way they move is different. It helped me, helped the game slow down for me. Now seeing, coming through training camp, the scrimmages and practices, just really helped slow the game down for me. It helped me a lot. A lot of people have said that, when you go over there and play that style of game, it helps, but I think it really did.
And what did it mean? What did it mean to you, that experience?
It meant the world to me. It was an amazing feeling. Just being able to play and represent, the country and play with my teammates, and it was a long time coming. Something that I really wanted to do for a long time, and just having the opportunity to do that just meant the world. Yeah, field thing, and it comes with reps. It was a quick change for me, just trusting it, getting it in the air, kind of just letting it go. So definitely a field thing, but putting in all the time this summer, it's kind of came to me real easy.
What do you think about your guys' games complement each other, and how do you see that moving forward?
It's a faster game when we get in there. We're pushing the pace. Colin does a great job of, getting in the paint, scoring and putting pressure on guys, and, I'm doing the same thing. So it's 2 sides of the court, you kind of getting attack basketball from. So it's definitely been a great experience through this training camp, being able to play alongside him and the rest of the guys. I know we're probably going to mix up lineups and stuff like that through the year, but I think it's been great.
Thanks for watching the Inside Sports Report. If you would like to catch past episodes of the Inside Sports Report, Classic Sports, or any city championship games, head over to our TV20 YouTube channel and click on subscribe.